Good afternoon, this is Dr. Bonsai at Dr. Bonsai's Meme Emporium. Today I have the Legion's Astartes Heavy Weapon Upgrade Set for missile launchers and bolters. Now I know people are probably going to be screaming at me in comments about not using the best weapons. Oh, you should be using plasma. I'm an old school guy. I like my missile launchers, I like my heavy bolters. I like things that go bang, and I like things that go daka daka. I'm a simple creature. So kind of a controversial thing that they did, Games Workshop did, when Horus Heresy came out, is that the Space Marines are literally just guys with bolters. Like the standard infantry sprue is literally just guys with bolters, no special weapons whatsoever. All your Vexillas and your Voxcasters and stuff like that, those are all on a separate frame that also contains your sergeant parts, which is okay. However, the way that things used to work, the way that Games Workshop used to do stuff, you would have a sprue of, a double or triple sprue of like 10 guys, and those 10 guys would have access to one heavy weapon and like 3 different choices for their special weapons as well as their sergeant upgrade stuff. So if you played your bits box right, you could have a really cool individual like veteran unit. Now with Horus Heresy, that you literally just get like 5, the way that the boxes are done for the infantry, it's 5 basic Marines on a sprue. They have a bolter, they have a bayonet, they have and they have a bolter, they have a bayonet, and the parts to make the Marine. That's it. And then the sergeant stuff is on an individual sprue, kind of isolated from the rest, which, like, there's a couple of problems I have with that. First of all, like, the sergeant options are kind of limited. It's like, obviously you get like your close combat weapons, but you only get a plasma pistol. Like, I don't have access to a bolt pistol, which is kind of frustrating, especially if you're if you're not looking to make every sergeant like absolutely Gucci. Like, I know plasma pistols are good, but at the same time, damn, what if I just want my guy having a bolt pistol on? But whatever, I'm getting sidetracked. So what they did is they split off the heavy weapons into different boxes. So you get a total of 20 individual weapons. You get 10 heavy bolters, you get 10 missile launchers. The other boxes actually have more weapons, but they're the same price point. So you kind of get, not to imply that the value for money for those is good. It is and it isn't, but that's a separate discussion. So, but yeah, so you have this, which is only the 2 weapons, and then the way this works is you get the 10 missile launchers, 10 heavy bolters, then you get special arms that you actually attach to a Marine, so you can get your special weapons, or you can get your heavy weapons. So there's that. You get 1 sheet of instructions. So there we go. All right. So first and foremost, you get the arm sprue. So you get these guys with kind of the big triggers that where they are holding the missile launchers on their shoulders, and then you get, it looks like some sort of like an augury scanner that you can attach to like an arm, and a bespoke hand, so that you don't have to, that's the way that works. And then you get arm sets. So these 2 go together, there's 1, 2, and 3. So like the arms go, I think, a certain way. So, well, no, these are all left, right? Okay, gotcha. So these are all like 1 arm for the what would that be? For the right arm, and then you have these ones for the left. So you get kind of these universal poses, and you get these slightly different ones. And then you get these ones for the missile launcher specifically, and then you get like 1 arm where the guy's kind of doing stuff with his auger. So you get 2 of those. They are identical. Yep. And then you get 2 of these sprues. So you get the missile launchers and the heavy bolters. So the heavy bolters are in kind of clamshell and half, which is kind of obnoxious because that seam line along the barrel can be kind of difficult to buff out or polish out, and then you have kind of the targeting components for the missile launchers, and then you have kind of the shrouds, kind of a little backblast shroud is what I'm calling it. It's very stylized. It's very pretty. I always like these missile launchers because I always thought they just looked cool. So, yep, both of these are identical. Yes, they are identical. So you get total of 4 sprues, two of which, but both of which are duplicated. And then you get instructions here. So you have, okay, so I'm going to put this, so basically any pose of Space Marine, these arms are going to work with. So it's just a matter of matching up the weapon to the arms, and then you slap them on the Marine. So there's no big, controversy as to how these guys are going to go together and work. And then here you go. And then you have the guy who's going to be the sergeant, or just a general dude bro, with the auger on there. And then you have the Legionary Heavy Bolter guys, and these again have their own bespoke arms. They come on the sprue specifically for the heavy bolter. So, and the thing about the heavy weapon squad for the Legions of Astartes is that they all are equipped with the same weapon, including the sergeant. So your sergeant has actually got a missile launcher. Your sergeant has got a multi plasma cannon, whatever. So, so a squad of like just 5 of them puts out a horrendous amount of firepower. Squad of 10, forget about it. So, so the missile launcher bolter one box, not fantastic value. Not implying that there's fantastic value, full stop. But unless you want these weapons like me, like you could probably just get them 3D printed, or you could just make different weapon choices, or you could get the boxes with the other weapons that are kind of like the plasma cannon and the whatchamacallit, there's one with a plasma cannon and las cannon, there's one with and a multi-melta, and the other one is like the power weapons, where it's like autocannon, like 2 other weapons. So economically, you could say, okay, I'm not going to use all these weapons, and I can flog them on eBay or Facebook Marketplace for a fee, and you can kind of make some of your money back that way. But at the same time, it's like, whatever. But there you go. That's the Legion of Astartes heavy weapons upgrade box for the missile launchers and the heavy bolters. Have a good one.